Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is going to be a follow-up video. I figured I was going to do one of these because we've just had some news come in yesterday. I would have made a video yesterday, but I was just too busy with work and I now have a couple days off, so figured I'd get to this just to sort of clear up any issues that my channel may be presenting with the last video. I know this has already been reported on by other outlets, Shenmue Dojo, the works, everything, you know. But I thought I would do my own little spin on it because seeing as I did a video before this talking about the trailer, I figured I would do one now. But I hope everyone is doing well. Here with this video, we're going to be talking a little bit about the recent news that have come out, the recent statement that has been made. So, Shenmue 4 trailer. So, the other day, there was a Shenmue 4, supposed Shenmue 4 leaked trailer that made the rounds on the internet. It came from a Japanese forum and was then uploaded by a channel that only had 6 subscribers. Abdullah, I think the name of the channel was, and that channel since gained a lot of views on this video in particular that surfaced, and this video in particular was a trailer, what looked like a recording of a trailer for Shenmue 4. And it was a 4-minute trailer, a very in-depth trailer that showed a lot of things being what fans wanted from a new Shenmue game. It was all very exciting. A lot of hope was reignited in the series, and there was some potentiality that this could have been a real trailer. But unfortunately, that is not how it has turned out. Yesterday, there was a statement made by YSNET, and it is basically confirmed that this trailer has no affiliation to them whatsoever, and it is fake. It is not the news that any of us wanted, fresh off the back of this very, very hopeful-looking trailer that showed so much potential. I'm still scratching my head over how this trailer can even be fake, because to me, I was very hooked in on the idea that this was real. There was a lot of things that looked legit about this trailer, a lot of things that really stood out to me. Yes, there was inconsistencies, of course there was. When you watch that video over and over, you do tend to notice there is inconsistencies there, but at the same time, there was a lot of things about that trailer that I just thought could not be replicated through the means of AI. But with that being said, for a moment, let's have a look at the statement. I do have it here. So, this is the official statement from YSNET. From YSNET, YSNET Inc. has confirmed that a video has been posted on social media which uses our company logo without permission, falsely giving the impression that it is an official Shenmue 4 related video produced by us. This video has absolutely no connection to YSNET. Furthermore, at this time, YSNET has not released any trailers, footage, or other promotional materials related to Shenmue 4. We recognize that the unauthorized use of our logo and any act that misleads viewers into believing such content is official constitutes a serious issue that may amount to trademark infringement and unfair competition. We are currently working with relevant parties and preparing appropriate measures, including potential legal action. We sincerely apologize to our fans and all related parties for any confusion this may have caused. We will continue to ensure the proper and accurate dissemination of information, and we ask for your understanding and cooperation. So quite a serious statement there that's been made by YSNET. Quite blunt and to the point. You should not fuck with our property. We are going to potentially take some legal action on you right now. Now, honestly, I have some words about this and I have some thoughts on this as why I wanted to make a video. I wanted to share my sort of take on it. This trailer is incredibly misleading. It is. Of course it is. Now that it's been proven to be fake, it is an incredibly misleading trailer that has fooled a lot of people into thinking that this is some real Shenmue 4 project that's in the works. It's hard. It is hard to take that it is not real. It's hard to accept that it is not real. We really want that next game in the series. We want this series to continue. Of course we do. And this trailer gave us a lot of hope. And a good portion of that has now been dashed. But here's the thing, right? This trailer clearly was made by somebody who is a dedicated fan of Shenmue. Otherwise, you just cannot know the information that is present in that video, okay? There's a lot of things there that point to someone that has really dedicated a lot of time to the series. And the thing is, Shenmue is a niche series now. We've said this before. It is a very niche series by today's standards. The first 2 games, fully backed by Sega, massive budgets that went into them. There is a dedicated fan base behind those games, but it's not a massive fan base. It really isn't. And that's the thing now. So my take on this is, it's a misleading trailer. It is. But at the same time, it's been made by somebody who clearly gives a fuck about Shenmue and wants to show some incredible ideas that could be present there in the next game, you know? So I feel like, whilst this is infringement to a degree, you have used characters without permission. There's a lot of fan projects out there. Alright, this is a 4-minute trailer. I really feel like legal action might be too far. And maybe some people don't agree with me on this. Maybe some people are like totally on the point of, no, take legal action. This is fucked up. It's really put a lot of like hope out there, and then it's dashed it within a few days, you know. And now where are we at with the series again, you know? But at the same time, it's like, look, this trailer, we need to take any fan that we can get, right, of this series, and we need to really sort of have better discussions about it, alright? Because this trailer makes you think. It really does. This trailer shows a lot of things that fans clearly want and resonated with. Even Shenmue Dojo, who made a video on this originally when the trailer made the rounds, were clearly moved by the trailer. It was an emotional trailer, because we look at that and we think, wow, this could be where the series is going to go, you know? And it's difficult, because obviously it paints a picture of YSNET that they could have potentially been using AI to make this new game, if this was in fact real, which it obviously isn't. But at the same time, yes, it paints a picture that isn't very friendly. Of course it does. But at the same time, this guy, that made the trailer, clearly knows his shit. You want somebody like that on the team, right? Of course you do. So, I don't know. Legal action to me seems like it's alienating a part of the fan base a little bit. Because, again, Shenmue is niche. It's niche now. I don't like that it's niche. I wish it was more well known now. I wish there was more fans that backed it. But any fans that we have out there of the games, we need to throw a lot of respect their way. Clearly, the person who made this gives a shit about the series and wanted to showcase some incredible ideas. But we don't know where this is going to go now. Obviously, YSNET could very well take legal action against this person, who they don't even know who this is, by the way. All right, nobody knows for a fact who this person is. I highly doubt it's Abdullah. Unless it is Abdullah, but they've made a new account to sort of put this trailer up and then run from it pretty quickly as soon as it was found out to be not legitimate. But at the same time, it is a difficult one to say for sure who this person is. We have no way of knowing who this is that made the trailer, so I don't know how YSNET is planning on taking any legal action. Plus, you got to realize, legal battles, they take a long time. They're not 2-second affairs. They take a long time. They are very much a lot of work goes into legal battles, okay? And it's a lot of money. And quite frankly, I don't think YSNET has that money to be pumping into legal any sort of legal proceeding or whatever. I don't think they've got that funds there. And at the end of the day, they're already struggling to get funds together to make Shenmue 4, clearly. Because there is nowhere forward now with Shenmue 4. Clearly, there's not been any development in that field. And unless there is some sort of development in the field, unless they have been trying to make it on this in secret, but this trailer just had nothing to do with it, we don't know for sure what YSNET has been doing. But I don't fully believe that Shenmue 4 is in any way, shape or form in development. We have to keep pushing forward with the hope that it can be. Of course we do. But I don't believe there is anything going on right now, unless somehow some surprise trailer shows up at the Game Awards, which I highly doubt, because the more research has been put into the Game Awards, getting money to even showcase a 2-minute trailer can cost an absolute fortune. And again, I think it's money that YSNET don't have. So, in my personal opinion, I think any legal battles are a waste of time. Don't take this as an offense. Take this as a dedicated fan wanted to show something show some relevance, reignite some relevance into the series. And clearly it's worked. A lot of people are talking about this trailer. A lot of people are still amazed by this trailer. There's a lot of people that are still standing by this trailer. Partly, I'm one of them. That trailer was inspiring. It was an incredible trailer. It showed so much potential there, you know? So, where this series could go, we don't know. But what we do have to take hope in is that people are talking about Shenmue again. And if the more people that are talking about Shenmue, the better. This shows the dedication there. So, YSNET, think a lot about your next move. I know you probably will never see this video, but think a lot about your next move and how you want to proceed here. Do you want to take legal action against somebody that is a dedicated fan? Yes, they did wrong. Yes, they didn't state specifically on the trailer that it was a fan project. Yes, they've used characters there, probably without permission. But look what they created. Look what they showcased. Take those ideas on board. Speak to this person. Extend an invitation out to them. Ask them how they know so much about the series. What made them love the series so much, you know? This is what you need to be doing. Take research. Take notes. Don't waste time on legal battles. Don't do it. Okay? Don't do it. Just don't do it. It's not worth it. Your statement speaks clear words. It speaks clear actions. Don't mess with our property. But at the same time, please, let's take notes. Let's take notes. Anyway, yes, it is a very disappointing thing that the Shenmue IV trailer turned out to not be real in the end, okay? We do have to take a lot of, you know, disappointment from that. But at the same time, hope. We have to take hope from this. We have to. We have to move on with clear heads. Shenmue isn't dead yet. It's not dead yet, okay? It may seem like it's dead. It may seem like it's dead. But at the same time, guys, hope can be born from this. Hope can be born from this. So, where does this leave us? Okay, so Shenmue IV trailer isn't real, alright? We're disappointed, alright? I understand that we're disappointed. I'm disappointed too, guys. I am disappointed. But this is why I wanted to make a video on it, because I think it's important that we talk about these things, and I think it's important that we sit here as fans and we stand by this IP, and we don't let this IP die, because there are too many great IPs out there that have died just like that, without any word. And we can't let Shenmue be one of those. And I know Shenmue isn't going to be one of those, because the fan base behind it will not let this series die. And I have so much respect for them. So much respect for them. And I'm glad to be called one of them. You know? So, whether it's going to be like more years down the line and we don't hear anything about Shenmue 4, let's continue to spread the love for Shenmue. Okay? Continue to spread the love about a series that has meant so much to us growing up. It meant so much to me growing up. Without Shenmue, I would not have got through school. I know that seems like a crazy exaggeration, but it is. It's true. Without Shenmue, I would not have got through school. It was there for me when I needed it the most. Its story inspired me, and it told me to never give up. And I never gave up. I got through school. I got to where I am now. And it was because Shenmue and Sega as a company as a whole inspired me. And it allowed me to grow. And it allowed me to think, you know? And where I stand here at the end of this year, it's not been an easy year. It really hasn't. But one thing we have to go into 2026 with is hope. Fuel in the fire. Keep going. And this is why I once again say to YSNET, don't take legal action. Don't do it. Keep fans close. Keep them close. Do what Iwao said, man. Alright? Iwao said it best. Keep friends close. Those you love close to you, or whatever it was. That's what he said. Something of that nature, wasn't it? No, sorry. Keep friends, those you love, close to you. That's what Iwao said before he died. So that is me right now saying to this. Keep fans close. Keep them close. Take in everything that they are saying. They are there to support your series. And there's not many of them there, but it doesn't matter. The number, it's quantity. Okay, hold on. It's quality over quantity, alright? It's quality over quantity. And we are in numbers, okay? And we are going to keep supporting this series as best as we can, alright? And I'm here as a passionate fan saying to you to not give up. Alright? Don't give up in Shenmue. Don't give up. The Shenmue tree. Look at the Shenmue tree, man. Look at it. Alright? It gives me hope. Every time I look at it, it takes me back to that point of my childhood, and I get really emotional thinking about it. And I'm getting emotional now talking about it. But there's just so much hope to be had there. I think back to it, and I realise how long ago it was now. But I will never give up. And I will always love this series, and I will always be so thankful that it exists, you know? So thank you, Yu Suzuki. Thank you, Sega. Thank you, YSNET. Thank you, everyone, for being as dedicated as you are to this series, and for always keeping it close to your heart. We have to go into 2026 with new, renewed hope, and we have to not give up, okay? Shenmue 4 will happen. I believe that it's going to happen. I will not give up in it. I will not stop supporting this series. God, I get so passionate talking about Shenmue. It's crazy. But look, let's be positive, guys. Alright, take away every positive from it. The Shenmue 4 trailer, whilst not real, provided a lot of hope, and it's reignited a lot of talks in the community. So let's keep that hope going. Alright, I wish all of you an amazing 2026. I know this wasn't the news that we wanted, but it doesn't mean that it's over. It does not mean that it's over. With that, I'm going to bid farewell to you all this year. This is me done. I'm not going to be making any more videos this year now. That is me completely finished. So, see you all in 2026, and hopefully we'll have some new news soon. Take care. Bye-bye. Let's get Shenmue 4!